we have the starters for your Indiana Pacers. At 1 forward, 6'10", number 1, Amari Stoudemire. At the other forward, 6'6", number 4, Charles Barkley. Starting at 1 guard, 6'6", number 22, Clyde Drexler. The other guard, 5'11", number 3, Allen Iverson. In the middle, 7 foot, number 8, Shaquille O'Neal.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 2 of this exciting NBA playoff series. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. And it's tough enough to win in this league when you're at full strength. Missing one of your stars for an extended time makes it even harder.
It's tough enough to win in this league when you're at full strength. Missing a cornerstone player makes it that much harder.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Joel Embiid. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Curry. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. And for Indiana, Stoudemire out there with Barkley. Then it's Drexler. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Iverson in at the point guard position. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Take a look at the Warriors. They've had some tough battles, Greg. Fatigue may be a factor at this point.
True, but as a player, this is what you train and work for all year long, knowing that when you get to this time of year, you'll be ready. Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
The shot's good from Shaq.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Embiid finds Thompson. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. To bounce back from Wednesday's loss.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from O'Neal.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is, on paper, the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Embiid kicks to Butler. Adebayo with a screen on Barkley. Here's Butler. It's blocked by Shaq. Pass to Iverson. Outside, O'Neal. High post, Stoudemire. Iverson against Thompson. 5 on the clock. Takes a shot at the elbow, and the Pacers can't get it to go. And the Warriors off to a slow start here. Still without a basket in the game. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Boy, I love to watch Jimmy Butler work in the post. High activity hard not to foul that guy.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Good on both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Drexler passes to Iverson. Drills the three-pointer. Iverson's got 5 points so far.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the three ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. And you look at Shaquille O'Neal. You know what you're going to get from him day in and day out.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Now here's Curry. Adebayo with a screen on Iverson. Curry finds Adebayo. He's got a clear path. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Running the floor so well for a big guy. Stoudemire loves to stretch those legs.
Outside Curry. Back to Thompson. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Curry against Drexler. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Embiid with the steal. Out to the right wing. Fires for three. Sinks the three-pointer.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Adebayo. Thompson against Drexler. Back to Curry. Pass to Butler. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Barkley. Sinks the 15-footer.
This is where Jimmy Butler most comfortable. You allow him into a mid-range jumper and turn the lights out.
Now here's Drexler. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Thompson for the triple. O'Neal with the rebound. Pacers leading by 3. Pass to Drexler. Pins the shot with nobody near him.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Outside Butler. Lets it go from deep. And the three ball is good. Butler's got 7 points in the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Iverson. 5 points in the game. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Adebayo kicks to Curry. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Drexler. And it's Drexler with the ball for the Pacers. There's the 3. Buries it from three-point range. 5 points in the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the trigger.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Hear that music, and here they come. Your Pacers Hype Crew.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Marcus Camby, he's checked in for Adebayo. Red comes in for Thompson. And it's Brown in for Stephen Curry. Brown outside. Pass to Camby. Now Butler shoots over Barkley. Tries again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
There's a relentless effort from Jimmy Butler every night, and he's going to push through the foul and get his shot opportunity.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pacers.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And so Butler nails both of them.
Boy, at his best, Jimmy Butler is a versatile scorer inside and outside. But what I will most remember him for is competitive toughness.
Kept alive, Iverson, rejected by Camby. And they'll keep possession. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. DJ Brown's checked in for a guard down the court. And the Warriors also making a change. Wiggins is checked in. .139 left in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The putback, and it's Brown on the follow.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now, here's Brown. Camby sets the screen for Red. He's looking for Stoudemire and finds him. And now, here comes Drexler leading the break. Out to Stoudemire. Barkley the pass to Iverson. Stoudemire with the ball. And here's Drexler outside. Here's Brown over Valanciunas. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Boy, that's the length of Jonas Valanciunas on the defensive end. Not easy to get a shot over the 7-footer.
Clearly a foul.
Indiana shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good from Brown. Second free throw, no good. Warriors trail by 6. Wiggins, right side. High post shot. Brown, no good. And it's Drexler with the ball for the Pacers. Iverson outside. Looks for Barkley. Gets it to him. Double team on Barkley. Brown finds Stoudemire. Kicks it out to Drexler. Shoots the 3. Drexler with another miss. Here's Brown. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Pacers lead by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Here's Curry. No scoring in this one. So with Johnson on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Stoudemire out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Allen Iverson. Then it's Barkley. And it's Drexler in a shooting guard.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here is Barkley. Back to Stoudemire. Shot clock at 6. Over Camby. Stoudemire, no good. Warriors trail by 4. Butler kicks to Embiid. Barkley against Butler. Shoots over Barkley. Here's Camby. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Camby's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Warriors.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Pass to Drexler. Here's Iverson. The Warriors pull it in. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Butler. Here's Camby, and the rejection by Stoudemire.
And I love the effort on defense from Stoudemire. More than capable of coming up with a big-time block on that play.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Drexler's shot is off. The Warriors trailing. Embiid, the pass to Camby. Butler on the wing, defended by Barkley. Camby kicks to Thompson. Camby sets the screen for Thompson. Thompson with the three.
This guy is on the short list of the all-time great three-point shooters. Klay Thompson's stroke is flawless.
O'Neal dishes to Drexler. Stoudemire outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Thompson. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Warriors making a change here. Adebayo's checked in. And he makes both free throws. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Another shot, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, that's the level of tenacity that Jimmy Butler brings to the game. Finishes through contact as well as anyone, maybe short of LeBron James.
The Warriors have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. A free throw drops for Butler.
What I love most about Jimmy Butler is his will to win and the capacity he has to take his teammates right along with him.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Dance Team. Please give a big round of applause.
And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Well, you look at Allen Iverson, 3rd in assists and a great leader.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Here's O'Neal. Barkley the pass to Drexler. Back to Barkley. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from 14. O'Neal. And Embiid with the block.
And Embiid combines timing with his length well on that end.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Curry passes to Butler. Adebayo with the screen on Barkley. Adebayo high post. And the rejection by Stoudemire. Iverson against Curry. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. White, he's checked in for Golden State.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Drexler.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Pass the Butler. The 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. Stoudemire outside. Barkley outside. Back to Stoudemire. Over Adebayo. Stoudemire, and that is good. Stoudemire's got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
And if Stoudemire can't get inside, he still has options. This time, he takes that mid-range.
Embiid wide open. Off target with his 3. Pacers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Pass to Barkley. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Kicks it out to Iverson. Second shot opportunity. And O'Neal lays it in. Shaq's got his second basket of the night.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Outside Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far.
Shooting for Golden State, Jimmy Butler at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Some changes for Golden State. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Embiid, and Michael Redd has subbed in for White. And so Butler nails both of them. And it's Drexler with the ball for the Pacers. Stoudemire outside. Barkley outside. Back to Stoudemire. Over Adebayo. Stoudemire kicks to Iverson. Clock is at 3. Shoots over Curry. And it's Iverson missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Curry with a wide open look, and it's off from 3-point range. Drexler against Butler. Stoudemire, the screen. The 3 from Iverson. Hits it from 3-point range. Iverson's got 8 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Here comes your favorite Raiders dance crew.
He's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Barkley against Wiggins. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Red. 6 on the shot clock. It's the three-point bomb. Red's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Iverson passes to Drexler. Back to Iverson. Pass to Shaq. The shot off that time. Nice D from Valanciunas. Here's Adebayo. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got 4 assists now tonight. Drexler passes to Iverson. Pick by Drexler. Iverson dishes to Barker. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Warriors making a change here.
Warrior substitution, Joel Embiid, Klay Thompson.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Curry deciding where to go with it. Floats it up for Adebayo. O'Neal with the steal. Launches a 3, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And as we welcome you to halftime, without question, Game 2 has been a battle for the Indiana Pacers.
They should just keep shooting three-pointers. It's worked well for them. Why ever go inside?
Do I detect a note of sarcasm?
That's not a note, that's a whole chorus. Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. Everyone is talking about their Game 1 victory. You think they can take the first 2 on the road?
Well, props to them for getting it done, and that first game especially. I think they can do it again, Ernie.
Well, they'll have to keep up that intensity, play sharp, and if they can, wow, headed home up to none. They'll be sitting in a great, great spot.
They would indeed. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. The lead is 2. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Thompson is out there with Curry. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Butler in at the 3. Just 3 to shoot. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Iverson against Thompson. Stoudemire outside. Drexler kicks to Stoudemire. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Iverson, no luck. Golden State's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Here's Embiid. This is where Embiid wants the ball.
And Embiid practices these shots all the time, which is why he's so good from this area.
Pass to Drexler. Back to Iverson. Over Curry. Iverson, no luck.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Curry outside. Curry from 3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Iverson against Curry. O'Neal kicks to Iverson. Curry with the steal. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Three-pointer by Embiid. It's rebounded by Indiana. Stoudemire's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Drexler finds O'Neal. Now Iverson shoots over Curry, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
Boy, that makes them 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Thompson the bounce pass. Adebayo with this screen on Stoudemire. And Embiid gets it to go. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
Well, the defense has been lackluster out of the locker room, and that is why they are finding themselves in a tough spot.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Get some love and clap your hands. Here they are, your Indiana Pacers.
Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Stephen Curry 4th.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
On defense, the Warriors. Embiid with the steal. Curry on the wing. Lets it go with a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors. Drexler passes to Iverson. Barkley with a screen on Curry. Here's Iverson, and Iverson throws it down.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Golden State.
Curry against Iverson. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Shoots over Barkley, and it's Butler missing.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Oh, thrown down by Butler.
Guys, we've seen this. Jimmy Butler has the ability to take over games, and he's doing it right now.
Iverson with the ball. 10 points for him. Fires the three. Cranes the three-pointer. Iverson's got it back down to within single digits for the Pacers.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Adebayo with a screen on Iverson. From deep. Curry can't get it to go. And it's Drexler with the ball for Indiana. Iverson against Curry. Shaq kicks to Barkley. Clock at 6. Stoudemire finds Drexler. No good with the triple.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Adebayo with a screen for Embiid. Inside, Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler attacking at will, and the buckets just keep coming.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
In for the Warriors.
Second round of applause. Warriors substitution, number 22, Andrew Wiggins.
Here's Iverson. He's got 13. O'Neal outside. Stoudemire outside. To the inside. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Iverson.
A volume shooter, Iverson stays aggressive on offense, whether he's hot or cold. And right now, he's on fire.
Now here's Embiid. 7 points in the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Shaq. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
And when you see Joel Embiid, a well-built 7-footer, the guy looks like a star. You throw in his skill, and you can imagine superstar in his future.
And the Warriors making a change here. Butler's checked in.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Remaining in the third, 2 minutes.
Drexler up top. He's covered by Thompson. Drexler scanning the floor. From deep, Iverson. Warriors with the rebound. Embiid dishes to Curry. Butler kicks to Embiid. Adebayo with a screen for Embiid. Takes a 3. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in this game. Drexler passes to O'Neal. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Adebayo with a screen on Barkley. Outside Curry. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, how often do we see when Steph Curry goes to the up fake, the defender goes flying right by him or has to foul?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good by Curry.
Well, despite what is a locked Hall of Fame career, Stephen Curry has no let-up. He is chasing excellence.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
Their usual strong work at the line has been on display here tonight. Then again, they almost never have an off night at the stripe.
From deep, Drexler. The Warriors pull it in. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for the Warriors, Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Stephen Curry hits them both. Pacers trail by 15. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And now the fast break. Embiid with the ball. He was all alone on that one. Curry's got 13 points now in the quarter.
It's so quick, and Curry's so elusive. This is what makes him such a tough cover, folks.
Curry against Iverson. Down low. Embiid with the steal. With 1 on the clock. And no good that time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platform.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Barkley is out there with Stoudemire. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Drexler. And it's Iverson in at the 1. Warriors leading by 18. Back to Thompson. O'Neal with the steal. Over Embiid. Here's Iverson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Embiid.
First team foul. At the line for Indiana, Allen Iverson. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Iverson. Warriors leading by 16. Adebayo with a screen for Curry. To the middle. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And Adebayo is already so good at initiating contact and drawing the whistle.
Shooting for Golden State, Bam Adebayo. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Adebayo.
And you'd love to see Bam Adebayo grow his shooting range a little, get more aggressive, but his defense and athleticism are a great start.
And Adebayo drops them both. Pacers trail by 18. Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
I hear that music, and here they come, your Pacers High School. Attention fans, now on the court is your High Squad. Get loud, let them hear it. It's time for Pacers. For the Pacers High Crew. Nicely done.
Here's Drexler. Barkley kicks to Stoudemire. O'Neal on the wing. Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Pass to Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
For 3.
Butler's got 24 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Now Iverson. Here's Drexler. He's covered by Thompson. Back to Iverson. Shoots over Curry. And there's Iverson. That's good on the assist by Drexler. Iverson's got 11 in the second half. Adebayo with a screen on Barkley. Loads it up for Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And so quick on his feet for a big man. Adebayo moves well as the roller.
Stoudemire outside, and that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Stoudemire outside. Here's Drexler. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Thompson.
2 shots. Clyde Drexler.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. Warriors leading by 18. Adebayo the screen. Right side Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got 16 points here in the second half.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
To the paint. Here's Stoudemire. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this is where Stoudemire inflicts so much damage, and it's why he gets fouled so often.
Stoudemire, 2 shots.
Free throw good, Stoudemire. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He knows every possession is critical now.
This timeout is for everyone, except you fans. We're throwing shirts. Time to get loud. We want to give you shirts, fans, but you need to be the loudest. Can you do it? Let's hear it. T-shirts, freshly printed, ready to go. Get up on your feet, fans. Section of T-shirts. Let me hear you. Let's thank them, everyone.
Here's Curry. Pass to Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Shot clock at 3. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
That one drops for him. Stoudemire's got 4 points in the quarter.
You almost have to come at Stoudemire this hard inside, but he still pushes past the contact.
Curry passes to Adebayo. Now Butler. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And the Warriors miss again. Iverson dishes to Drexler. On its way from Curry for 2. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 18 points for Stephen Curry. Iverson against Curry. A wide open look for Drexler. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That will be foul number 5 on him.
That's at 3.
Warriors leading by 16. Pass to Embiid. Adebayo with a screen on Barkley. Here's Butler. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
Now here's Butler. Adebayo with a screen on Barkley. Butler passes to Adebayo. Drexler against Thompson. And yes, it's good. And the Warriors lead by 18.
Boy, showing off his versatility. Klay Thompson attacking the interior of this defense.
Pass to Drexler. Back to Iverson. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Butler's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Embiid. Adebayo with a screen on Barkley. Here's Butler, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
And aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Barkley against Adebayo. Check his screen on Curry. From deep, Iverson gets the three-pointer to fall. Iverson's got 14 points now in the second half. Drexler against Thompson. Pass to Curry. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. No good that time. Iverson with some nice D. Drexler up top. He's covered by Thompson. Stoudemire the pass to Barkley. Iverson kicks to Barkley. Here's Drexler. Warriors with the rebound.
And that'll effectively take care of game 2 here in the NBA Finals. We'll be switching venues for the next one, but right now, an important win for the Warriors.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Butler.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in, and if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Here's Drexler. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Here's Iverson. Yes, that goes in. 20 seconds left in the game. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
That concludes Game 2 of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Jimmy Butler.
you.